not too happy with how the squares turned out last time. I just think they're a bit bulky for their size, and I'm just not too keen on having a wooden blade on a square. It just seems like a recipe for disaster long term. I'm going to start making some mallets. These are going to be pretty basic, just to get me into swing of things. I'm going to make them out of maple. These bits of maple are pretty special to me because they're from my table from episode 1 of Channel 4's Handmade. So, famous wood. Okay, let's do this. So, I think it's time to start machining some timber. Side note, those of you wondering how squares look, they look like this. I like it, it's just, one, it's very basic, and two, there's a lot of design flaws to it, so those are what I'm going to iron out in the next prototype, but for now I'm going to continue making a basic toolkit containing one of every tool I plan to make, and then I can pick each one up and work out exactly what I need to change. So with small parts in the planer, I like to put them through on a sled. It's just because they could have a tendency to blow up in there or shoot out really hard back this way. So this is what I do. It's just a piece of MDF with a fence on the back that just sends through like so. It's pretty simple. Plain timber, ready to make a mallet. So these handles, these will be faces of each side of it. So what I've got here is block, 2 risers, and then followed up by another block. That will make up the mallet. But right now, I need to get these pieces glued together so that I can continue my rough shaping, and then I can sort out my wedge. So I've got the main part of the mallet glued up. Now the handle should, it's a bit of a tight fit, but it should come out. Okay, so the handle comes out. That's a good sign. Now we get into shaping the handle. This is the fun part. yeah, so I've added in some shoulders. I didn't film that bit because it's basically 2 bandsaw cuts just to reduce the top to allow the mallet head to actually sit on something. That's literally it. It's the only reason. It's a case of cutting into slices for the wedges and cleaning the head up and then getting it together really. I like to cut my slots for my wedges from towards the centre out. That leaves a very small amount of material either side. So when the wedge goes in, it wants to bend over. You don't have to try and force a slot in the middle to open up, which could cause the whole thing to crack. So what I've done is I've inserted some sapele into the end, so when I put my wedges in it will look like a checkerboard sort of pattern, because all the visual interest in the mallet is at the top. So let's exaggerate it, let's make it way more of a spectacle than necessary. This mallet, it's got potential. I think this design as it is would sell quite well. So I'm definitely going to make a few more identical, and I'm going to make some other woods too. Right, let's carry on these wedges. Right, so that's my second prototype, sort of almost complete. I just need to take off all the corners, sand the whole thing, shape these corners of the handle a little more, maybe with a rasp or a spoke shave, and yeah, put a finish on it. But this is a really nice mallet. I'm really happy with this. It's exactly the sort of thing I want to be selling on my stand next year at Make Essential. If you want one of these, make sure to find me next year, because I can guarantee these definitely have a place on my stand.